So again, first thing on the list is to show how to set up a controller with your PlayStation. I've got a controller here, and I've got a cable for it here. Because this is a wireless controller, you can connect it automatically. What you need to do to connect it is hold the PS button, that'll connect it. It's already connected, that's why the red light's on, as you can see. Controller 1. So I'm going to leave that on. If the controller loses battery, what you need to do is plug the USB cable into the port on the PlayStation, which can be found here, and insert the micro USB into the back of the controller there. Okay, so as you can see, the controller's working just fine. Next thing on the list is how to connect a different type of controller. You can connect all sorts of different controllers. We've got one here. This is a Rock Band guitar. It's quite simple. So what you need to do for this is connect it using a connector that will normally come with the controller, because the PlayStation can't connect to it on its own. So I'm going to put the camera here to show what you do. So there's the USB ports. What I'm just going to do is plug in the USB. So that's in there, and as you can see, the connector's on, it's flashing red. So all you need to do now to connect the controller is hold in the PlayStation button here. That'll flash red as well. We know it's connected because you can use the D-pad and the other buttons on the controller to control what's going on the screen. So there we go, that's easy. I'm going to take this out now. Okay, next on the list is how to show a wired and wireless connection. So what you need to do on your PlayStation is go along to settings here. Go all the way down to the bottom of the settings list to network settings, internet connection settings, and this will give you a range of options to let you connect to wired and wireless routers. If you're going to connect to a wireless network, you can scan for networks in the area or connect manually. Here's a list of networks that you made. I'm already connected to one, so I'm going to show you how to connect to a wired network. It's exactly the same. Just need to go on if it works. You just need to go on wired connection when it comes up, and it's showing you that you need to insert an Ethernet cable at the back of the PlayStation. I don't have one at the minute, but as you can see, it goes in that port there. Okay, so that's that. The PlayStation's connected to the internet at the minute, but it needs an update, so I'm not going to do that, so it'll take forever. So now I'm back to the main menu. So next thing on the list is explain the interface and how a friends list works. So the interface is a really simple version of any other one. It's called a cross media bar. You've got different tabs for different things. So there's friends, PlayStation Network, game, TV, video services, video, music, photos, settings, and users. So basically, how a friends list works is you need to sign in. Once you've signed in, you've got all the correct updates. You can go along to your friends list, where online players will show up, offline players will show up. I don't have any at the minute because the PlayStation needs an update and it'll take all day to do, so I'm just going to explain. So you can add friends by putting in the name manually, or you can send them a request, they can send you a request, or you can add players that you've played with recently in a game. There's also a block list in the friends list, so you can block players that you might not want to talk to. So that's that. Next on the list is how to set up the console for local multiplayer or online multiplayer. What you need to do is make sure that the console's connected to the internet. So I'll demonstrate now. So the game will install trophies and other updates it needs to do before the game will launch. A wired connection's a lot better than wireless most of the time because you can receive and transfer data a lot quicker. So press start. Game's checking my player online data. So what you need to do once you get to this menu is select multiplayer using the controller, and then this will come up. This will ask you to sign into the PlayStation Network. Signed in, but as I've said, it needs an update. I'm not going to do that because it'll take a long time and I don't have enough memory to do that. So that's all you do. So once you've signed in, you can connect to the servers of whatever game you're playing. You can play online with your friends or other random people. Local multiplayers, you can play on a LAN party, which means that you can play in the same game using your screens, a lot like split screen, but everyone has their own screen. That's local multiplayer. You can play over a Wi-Fi connection with people near you. That's also a local multiplayer. The last thing on the list is how to change controls on the controller. So what I'm going to do is go into single player and just start the campaign from where it left off. Right, so the game's loaded now. And what I'm going to do is open up the start menu and go up to options in the top left corner. You need to press the R1 button to get along. And a load of options will come up: game, controls, audio, video. I'm going to go to controls. And this will give you a layout of the controller at the minute and how all the buttons are assigned to each control. The phone ran out of battery there, Brian. So what I'm going to do is the controller again. I'm going to change the controller setup to a different type. So I'm going to go to Battlefield because I'm used to that. You can change individual controls on other games, but not this one. It's got a load of default ones, and that's it. It depends on what game you're playing, you can change your controls. So that's everything.